Hi there, it's Matt from VoiceHacker. We do dialect coaching over Skype, and we're here to do a Bristol accent, and we've got 6 tips to help you out. Let's get started. I had some trouble with the Bristol accent. There's lots of famous folk from Bristol, like the comedian Bill Bailey.
These are not the sort of phrases, you know, like phrases, if you go somewhere, you're like...
And creator of Wallace and Gromit, Nick Park.
And there's lots of movie references, so there's like stuff for the kids and stuff for the adults.
But as you can hear, they don't quite have that distinctive Bristolian twang. Stephen Merchant certainly does.
It was the British version. We've never been to anything as glamorous or as exciting as that.
But I decided to turn to a rather more distinct voice. Football manager Ian Holloway.
And as for your little programme on the telly where you're counting down, just go and get a job innit, get a life.
So here we go. 6 top tips for the Bristol accent. For number 1, you'll be able to hear straight away the R sounds are very prominent.
I want a longer term situation.
And all the way through this sentence.
10 years of my life was here. 5 as a player and 5 as a manager. And
this means the Bristol accent is what's called a rhotic accent. You say every single R that you see.
I think we're learning from.
Number 2 on the list are the NG sounds. These tend to lose the G and turn doing it into
an English way of doing it.
Unforgiving into,
and I'm afraid it's so unforgiving
and meeting into,
consider meeting Andy and John.
Bear in mind this happens only on ing endings, so drop off those G's when you can.
You know, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
For number 3, it's time to look at some vowels. The O sound is quite a big change here. In promoted,
We still managed to get promoted.
And open,
and we've got to be open.
It changes a lot, doing a lot less motion and keeping quite tight in the mouth. That's so instead of so.
And that's what I want. So.
For tip number 4, the next vowel is the I in delighted.
I'm absolutely delighted.
And like.
If you like them and you feel like you could really work with them.
It's very similar to the Dublin Irish accent, actually. Think of Colin Farrell saying life.
I have more fun in life now than I used to.
The jaw stays quite steady and the tongue does most of the work, so keep your mouth still while you do it.
In Langley Waterside, and we...
For our penultimate tip, we turn to a classic, the old bath debate. RP speakers like myself say bath with a long R, but Bristolians say bath, turning passing into...
Need to know their passing patterns, shut them down.
And last into...
And I saw that last night.
They flatten like crazy, but they keep their length.
Because my relationships last.
Now we reach our final tip. Bristolians tend to use elision when they speak. In other words, they run words together. You can even hear this in Bill Bailey.
So I thought I'd bring on something to try and, educate. This is a phrase book.
As well as in Ian Holloway's voice.
Passing patterns, shut them down, close them down and get them on the counter-attack. So last night, and the Spaniards are better than us, really.
Notice there are some TH sounds getting lost there.
These 2 gentlemen and work with them, so gentlemen and work with them, gentlemen and work with them.
So, to sum it up, keep the R's in, drop the NGs, curl the O's, flatten the I's, stretch the A's, and get that elision going. Easy. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe for more accent hacks. If you want to master an accent, or if you just want to change the way you speak in any way, you can come and get lessons with us anywhere in the world over Skype. Just email me at matt@voicehacker.co.uk. And don't forget to support the channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. See you soon.